you fucking fight back. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vapers of all ages, we are getting ready to get this beautiful night on track. Just doing a few little things, as always. I am not prepared, but I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a Smurf's tail. See you shortly.
Only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be #1. Working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Here we go, folks, it's time to get moving. Get ready for the intro in 3, 2, 1. Here we go with the Mr. B show, coming at you on a Tuesday night doing this shit right. Got games to play, we got lots to say. All you trolls better stay out of my way. Without further ado, it's time for the show, so get your motherfucking hands up. Here we go! Happy bloody Tuesday, everybody. You're here with me, Mr. B, on the VapeApe channel. And it is, of course, the Tuesday Chill. Wow, hello, everybody. How we all doing? Top of the morning to you, Irish, you wee potato. Faxi, Maze, Matthew Smith, Finn, Chico, Hannah, Chickadills, Sir Yorgos the Great. How you doing, my friend? Cesario, the Vice Cancer Vocabulary. How you doing, buddy? John the Vaping Joker. Did you see me rewind there? Gaz, how you doing? Sorry I blew out your ears. Finn, sorry I blew out your ears as well. I was pissing around with my sounds. I didn't quite get it right. But it doesn't really matter, does it? No. As you can see, I am fucking alert, awake, happy. How is this possible? Well, I'll tell you how it's possible. Yesterday, I got my CPAP machine back. Oh, I tell you now, the moment that mask hit my face, and the machine turned on, and that air blew into my lungs. It was like getting drugged. I was out within 15 seconds, and I didn't wake up for 12 hours. Holy mother of God, it's the longest I have slept in 9 weeks, baby. Woo! I'm awesome. Sean, how are you, buddy? John, welcome. Paul, good to see you, buddy. I tell you what, it's been obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to catch up on 9 weeks of lost sleep. I'm not going to do it in one night, but what a difference. I actually woke up with a song in my heart. I was dancing up and down, it's Happy Monday. Dancing around being happy ball Harry. To be honest, Matthew, it's taken it. Obviously, I've had mine for 10 years. No idea what that was. So up until it broke, I had mine for about 10 years. So I'm well used to my CPAP machine. But it did take me a good month to get used to it. It's a very strange feeling. It is a bit like sleeping with your head out of a car window doing 70 miles an hour. But once you get used to it, the sleep is so deep. It's so wonderful. It feels like you're being soothed by a sexy nurse as you go to sleep. You can't hear me. How can you not hear me? Hang on. Is that better? No, that's not better. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Hang on. This will teach me for playing with my levels. There we go. That you should be able to hear me now. Mort calling Orson. Come in, Orson. Nanu. Can you hear me now? Paul, I couldn't sleep without it, mate. I couldn't sleep at all without it. I had 9 weeks of no REM sleep, and it was sending me insane. And I don't mean, you know how some people have the, oh God, I've gone insane. And it's a throwaway line. No, I was literally going insane. I was having conversations with people, waking up and still carrying on the conversation, thinking that person was in the room, and being confused for a good 15 minutes as to why that person was no longer in the room. I swear to God, it was the most frightening, confusing, stressful and depressing 9 weeks of my life. Truly. I fully understood in that towards the end of the 9 weeks, I fully understood and got a greater appreciation of what it must be like living with dementia. Because I honestly thought I was going down that route. And I was frightened. Thank you very much for the Irishman. Yeah, we sexy potato, you. That was almost like a Spanish Irishman, but close enough. Yo, UK, and how you doing, brother? Full moon. How you doing, brother? Good to see ya. But I did have to go and get the mask, the machine, which was fun. I had a bit of a rant yesterday, but I didn't tell the full story, so I was going to leave it for here. And yeah, we had a bit of a how can I put this? Right, so there's a reason why I hate going to hospitals. And one of the main reasons is, no matter what department I need, every time I get to the front door of the hospital, the department is 3.5 miles through Pan's fucking labyrinth. And it's a pain in the arse to get there, but I've always been able to manage it. Yesterday was a bit of an issue, because I tell you what, my legs felt like toothpicks walking through. It was not a nice feeling at all, but as I'm walking through, every sort of 10 minutes, I decided to, you know, because you've got these things that run down the hallway like barriers. What's the right term? Banisters. I think it's the right term. Banisters along the walls. And that I could just sort of stop, grab, bend over, catch my breath, and just, you know, pull myself together a bit. Well, one of those times that I was catching my breath, there was two gentlemen of a Middle Eastern persuasion coming out of a set of doors. One of them looked at me, obviously quite clearly in distress, and giggled. And then they started talking in, I probably Urdu. And obviously I knew they was talking about me. So I'm thinking, right, how do I deal with this? Do I just ignore? No, that's not me. I can't ignore. So I did what I always do. I know little bits of each language. Very, very tiny amounts of each language. On this particular one, I looked up and went, Salam alaikum. And the look on this guy's face was a cross between confusion that I'd managed to greet him how I should, or more confusion that there's a chance that I could understand every word he was saying. It was all like bunny in headlights. So, he sort of like started walking towards me a bit, and he started saying something else in his language. And now here's the thing that not many people realise. Communication, and this is something you learn when you get really good at sales, when you're a salesman. Communication is 70% mannerisms and facial expressions. Only 30% of communication is actually words, which is why when you have a text conversation, that conversation can be construed completely wrong, because you don't have three things. You don't have the emotional tone in which it's said, you don't have the facial expression of the person saying it, and you don't have the body mannerisms of the person doing what they're saying it. Makes sense? So that's why there's so much of that communication gone when you text. So I could gather from what he was saying, from the look on his face, from the way he said it, from the look on his body, that he was asking if I was okay. So me knowing a little bit of that language went tika 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 tika, which basically means I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. At that point, that must have frightened the shit out of him, because he must have then realised then I fully understood his language. And it's like, ooh, shit. Which then sort of brought a little bit of love to my heart, a bit of flutter to my heart, because I knew at that point that I'd basically said, fuck you. And I stood up straight, smiled, and carried on walking. It was, whoo, I tell you. It was fun, man. It was fun. But it's quite, I don't know, it was quite an experience. When I actually got to the woman to give the machine, I am not too proud to tell you, I burst into tears when I finally got given the machine. It was the sense of relief after everything that's been going on this year, that something had finally gone right. And I've got to give a massive shout out to Mrs. B here, because she fought like Spartacus to get me this machine. And the relief of actually having it in my hands filled me so complete that I burst into tears. And she honestly thought it was something she'd done. I'm like, no, I'm just tired, I'm stressed. It's been emotional and frustrating. Right now, I'm just so happy that I've got this machine. So, yeah, it was quite an experience. What flavour am I vaping on today? Well, the flavour I'm vaping on today is a DJ Vapes flavour. Thank you very much, Darren, for sending this to me. It's what I call loopy juice, or he calls fruity loopy. It's basically Fruit Loop cereal. Remember Lucky Charms? We all remember Lucky Charms. So it was Lucky Charms. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely bloody wonderful. Oh. Sweet, savoury, cereal, milky, fruity. And it's really nice. Oh, I've not kept up with much of the world news. What's going on in Australia at the moment? What in tank am I using, Paul? I'm using the Drag 3, and I'm using the Fat Rabito. Finn, tell you, get on to DJ Vapes, who is a sponsor of this channel, and or Darren as he's known in here, he's in chat right now. Get onto him and get yourself some. It is wonderful. It's sweet. Don't get me wrong. You need to have a sweet tooth to enjoy this one. Oh. It does help that I had quite a fruity tea as well, to be fair. And that I'm drinking Fanta, which really does enhance the flavour a little bit more. So there's a couple of things I want to address. First thing I'm going to address, now I did show this on Saturday Night Quiz, but I'm going to show it again. Look at this. Look at this. This is a limited edition SQ Mods top side. Mech mod. Single 21700. I bought it from DJ Vapes for a handsome fee. That I am waiting for some coils to turn up. Now, I would have had this stacked up for tonight, but there is a reason why I don't. And that reason is we have quite possibly the dumbest postman in the world. My God. Right. So to understand why he's the dumbest postman in the world, you've got to understand what is at the front of our door. Now me, I'm not mobile, I'm not quick, and I'm invariably upstairs. So for me to get to a door in the time a postman fucks off is impossible. Sam is on one leg because of a broken ankle, and we have 8 dogs. So we have a huge sign at the front door with big fucking letters saying, please do not knock. We have a Ring camera which can see you right now. Please leave any parcels in the parcel box to your left. The postman reads this sign, stands there for a minute, goes on the phone, stands there for another minute, and fucking red cards. Couldn't follow simple fucking instructions. That parcel had my coils in it. Bastard. So we had to ring up the local post depot, who was absolutely bemused at the choice this postman took. And yeah, not impressed at all. Fucking dipshit. We didn't have to ring the bell, don't have to knock on the door, don't have to do anything. All he had to do was go, oh, there's the parcel bin, put it in, and walk away. I tell you, just... Yo, Lucas, how you doing, buddy? Bill, welcome. Streamlabs. Good work, buddy. Before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the spanners who do a massively amazing job here in keeping the dicks at bay. Chasing Clouds and Flavour Reviews. Sup, dude? Sup. How does it go? Sup. What's happened to Bill? What's happened to Bill? What have I missed? Bill, what's ever happened, mate? I'm sorry, buddy. It must be bad for Liz to say sorry, because she normally laughs at people. She laughs at me anyway. Yeah, Chico, not your fault, man. Never been an issue before until we got this new postman, who is clearly missing a few sandwiches out of his picnic. Yo, Nathaniel, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you first live. Congratulations, buddy. Sit down, put your feet up, grab a beer. You might need one by the end of the show. Oh. Whoo. Tell you what, I am still... Oh, hang on. It was the doctor who told me, Matt. I'm getting a lot of help, even seeing doctors within 24 hours instead of 3 weeks. Hey, buddy, Bill, that is great news. That is great news, buddy. If you can see doctors that quickly, brilliant. But just remember, Bill, and everybody else here, this goes to everybody, if you ever have a problem and you need to talk, my chat is always open. Always. You are all family to me, and I'll look after you as family. So if you ever have an issue, come to me, and we'll sort it. Well, we'll talk about it. If you come to me and say I'm £20,000 in debt, I'm just going to literally sit there and go, shit. That's so. Okay. Yeah. That's a poor one. Liz, I can turn around and say I've broken my arms, my legs, my ankles, and 3 of my teeth, and you can sit there and piss yourself laughing. You're worse than Mrs. B. I can fall out of bed, break an ankle, and she'd piss herself. Whoa. Yo, Mark, how you doing, buddy? You need a loan. Yeah, don't we all, Chasey Clouds, man? Jesus Christ. Oh, I tell you. And sorry, my brain just went, yeah, I could do it alone as well. So, yeah, we could all do it alone right now. I saw a headline, and, you know, like the bit underneath, which was about this teenage girl who won the Euro Millions has decided she's going to come back from Abu Dhabi because it's not quite the life for her. And all I want to do is go, fuck you. Fuck you. Clouds, man, we're all the kings of our, well, queens in some cases, of our toilets. That is why it's called the throne. Nothing gets resolved overnight, Bill. Nothing gets resolved. Easiest? Valhalla, I would probably say. Easiest 30mm RDA to build on is the Valhalla. Some say the Nightmare, but that's a little bit more tricky. The Valhalla, or the Asgard. The Asgard is an exceptionally easy build as well. I don't blame you, Paul. I've got shelves full of them, but to be fair, when something like this comes up, I can't refuse it. I mean, this just feels amazing. Oh, I tell you, this is like prize possession. They will have to pry that out of my... When I die, and I go into a casket to be burned, to fuel a city for a month, in that casket will be all my favourite mods. Spent a lot of time on the throne. I can imagine, but I bet norovirus is horrible. Lake District's a lovely place. Be a bit boring, but a lovely place. I make my own juice to save money, and I think most of it is better than Clouds, man. I tell you, I couldn't. It's why I like DJ Vape's juice so much, because it's handmade, and when you become really good at mixing, there's just nothing compares to it. I have a recipe for peanut butter and jam, which is, I tell you now, will blow your socks off. It's amazing, but it's just nobody else compares to it. The Leprechaun sent me a load of juice, which is very kind of them, but not for me. Yes, sorry, if I did that, you'd be able to park a motorbike there, not just any bike. I think a normal foot bike would fall over. I'm from Balfour the Lakes, family strand from Windermere. Oh, you lucky bugger. What was it like when all the X-Wing fighters flew over? I bet that was amazing. Maybe a bit terrifying when TIE fighters came down a bit, but you know. Got 2G privs, a lot of povs, smoke, that's about 12 tanks. Does gathering dust? No! Make a display out of them. That's what I do. Make a display. I suppose we need to discuss what happened last week, don't we? You see these things. These have been bought. I think is the best way to put it. I just want to say a massive thank you to this because you guys proved beyond a shadow of doubt how amazing you truly are. So last week, thanking Mrs. B coming up for the idea. Come on, Pippa. Come on then. Come on. Mrs. B came up with the great idea of helping Aidan Little Bro Vapes' channel. Not his channel, his quest to raise money for Macmillan's by donating my eyebrows should we raise £250 for it. I thought that would take about a month. No, we did it in, I actually checked the time on this, we did it in 33 minutes. We raised £250 in 33 minutes for Macmillan's. And you guys, you have no idea how special that was to me. Yes, alright, my eyebrows are on loan, as Bill says. But, you know, it's one of those things where, fuck. It's a worthy cause, man. It's a worthy cause. So at the end of this month, on Little Bro Vapes' channel, you will see my eyebrows being waxed off. And then for 6 weeks after, I will look like a condom with the face on. 33 minutes, Liz. It was just unbelievable. For anyone new here, by the way, this is Pippa. Pippa is Daddy's princess, aren't you? Eh? She's an old girl now. It's her gotcha week this week. And if anyone doesn't know what a gotcha is, gotcha week is the day you rescue a dog. So it's the day you got the dog. So it's, it's her 7th gotcha week this week. Hey, yeah. And she celebrated it with raspberry ripple ice cream, didn't you? Yes. What's the best juice when you have a sore mouth? I think the problem's not with the juice, it's with the nicotine, Stephen. I would suggest vaping zero nic until your mouth is right. Because nicotine does burn. However, I would try and... I'm using logic here, so this is not fact, it's just me using education and logic. I would suggest staying away from anything citrus and go down a menthol route with a cooling aspect. Not so much eucalyptus, but anything with a cooling aspect to it. Because the cooling will take away anything that might give pain. I think, yeah. Oh no, Finn says nothing icy. So maybe stay away from that then. Yeah. No, I'd have thought you'd go with the icy stuff. Why do you say stay away from icy, Finn? Hashtag eyebrows. Don't blame me. Oh, I'm blaming you, Stuart. Oh, I'm blaming you. I'd have thought go with icy. My dog is 11 years old. She's a staffy and says hello. Oh, Hang on. Hello, doggy. Yeah. What's your dog? Hey, you go, girl. Yeah, daddy's princess, aren't you? Mwah. Go on. Good, you've had a cuddle. Oh. Bless. She just looked at him then as if to say, whoa, what'd you chuck me down for, you tit? Did I get your email? Yeah, possibly. That's a bloody good question. If I haven't seen it, I'll go through my emails in the morning. If I haven't seen it, I'll pick it up, buddy. You'll have to forgive me this week. With not having the CPAP machine, I've been very, very, very forgetful. Very forgetful. The last 9 weeks, I've been waking up, spending 15 minutes trying to remember what my fucking name is. Which is ironic, since it's only 3 letters, Mr. B. So, so it's just one of those things. But I will look at it first thing in the morning for you, buddy. Infant born without eyebrows, so doctor grafted skin for his circumcision. Fine, just a little cockeyed. Fucking hell, on fire. Custard nixols. Oh. So here we go, folks. This is good vape information. Is this? Icy Finn says, icy flavours can bring out sharp pain. If it's a dull pain, then it's okay to vape icy liquids. Kind of like if you have brain freeze, you wouldn't vape Dr. Frost. If you get what I mean. I get what you mean, sir. So we have to define whether it is a sharp pain or a dull pain. How the fuck do you tell the difference? It's pain. That's like being kicked in the left nut by a hammer and then kicked in the right nut by a shoe and saying, right, which one was which? Fucking don't care. You've just been kicked in the nuts. Stephen, man. I can see why you feel it's claustrophobic. It was strange for me at first. For a good month, I fought really hard to use it. But it took a good month to get used to it. You just got to persevere. But if you need it, if you medically need it, please try. Oh, fuck me, Dr. Finn's on one. A dull pain is like a toothache. A sharp pain would be a cut or having a needle, etc. There you go, Dr. Finn has spoken. This is my kind of guy. Mike says, if you have a sore mouth, then hold a mouthful of whiskey and drink it. When the mouth is numb, then vape happy. Unless you're a recovering alcoholic, then don't do that. I love the caveat. The caveat's brilliant. If you're a recovering alcoholic, no, please disregard. Oh, love it. Tell you what, the drugger too is pretty. It's not a bad. It's not a bad device. My own problem is the airflow's a little bit too high. It's alright, Dr. Finn. We've got you, man. Dr. Finn. Doctor who? Dr. Finn. If anybody is after, I'm just picking up on what Matthew said, if anybody is after coils for their rebuildables, please see Chico or John the Builder on Instagram. He is the best coil builder in the world. I use nothing but Chico's coils, and I can tell you, they are fucking fantastic. And if you want some juice, get yourself to DJ Vapes' Facebook page. Because I tell you what, he's got a large menu, but when you find something you want, whoo, baby, you will be in a world of fantasy. It is a bit like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, his vape menu. Come with me and you'll see a world of vaporation. It's my favourite. Oh, you can't ask me that, man. That's asking me what's my favourite chocolate bar. No, I can't answer that. I can't answer what my favourite flavour is at the moment because I like all sorts of flavours. I'm an eclectic vapor. As long as it's sweet, dessertish with an element of fruit in there, you've got my attention. Only 411 flavours. Heinz ain't got fuck all on you, son. Hey, there is no such thing as a bad question, Paul. There is no such thing. I came close to it. There's no such thing. Oh, I tell you what, Saturday night was fucking brilliant. Well, sorry, Sunday night was fucking brilliant because it was meant to go Saturday, but I was shattered. So we did it on Sunday instead, but the quiz night was brilliant. Loads of people turned up. It was like, Jesus, it was such a fun night. We have a new quiz queen, which is Gaily Bops. She's going to take some beating. Liz, we need you back on form, girl. We need you back on for this Saturday. We're going again, and the quiz is going again because Saturday night, 8 o'clock, quiz night. Fucking fantastic, man. It's kicking off. Couldn't have put it better myself, Bill. The only bad question is the one that asked when you have a problem. I'm trying to think of a really bad question. No, I'm sorry. No, there is one. There is one bad question. There's one question that is guaranteed to get my back up every single time. And whoever asks it always, without fail, incurs my wrath. Where did you last have it? Fucking hate that question. If I knew where I last had it, it wouldn't be fucking lost. Oh, fighting talk, that one. Stuart, there is a link. There is a link that Matthew's just put up a little bit up in the chat. Matthew will put it on again because he's awesome like that. It'll take you straight to his page. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's his, see, just Darren straight in there. Self-promotion. Here's my page. Does it hurt when you hit badly? Yes. Have you ever tried to... Someone once... when I was growing up and I stupidly did this, someone said, if you really want to hurt someone, put your thumb inside when you punch. Fucking hell, I nearly broke my thumb in half. Oh, I tell you what, this... Very good, no, yes. I lost my sanity a long time ago. I can't even tell you the day. It was the 10th of February 1984. Well, no, Bill, no. That's not a bad question. Because if I was... Let's put it this way. Let's say I was fitting you for a cock ring. Let's say I was fitting you for a cock ring, and I put on something like a little O-ring, and I went, now how does that make you feel? I generally need to know. It might be painful. So, you know. Why my brain went in that direction, I don't know. But it made the point. But there is no good time to ask anybody, so where did you last have it? Always strike with the loose. Here we go. We're going into Bruce Lee martial arts now. Master say, always strike with loose fist. You won't hurt yourself. Look, Liz, I can never guarantee which way my brain's going to go on a Tuesday night. I can never guarantee which way my brain's going to go full stop. I'm glad Jen dialed into it. She'd have been Cochrane. Where? Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from, Bill. I've been asked that a few times by psychologists, but I always put it down to it's an annoying question, but it's not a bad question because they do genuinely need to know. She's recovering fistaholic. I cannot describe the images that just came into my head when I read that, Liz. Thank you for that. Fist me! I did the Wing Chun for many years, man. Oh, fair enough, buddy. Wang Chi. Master say. Confucius say. No, I fucking love all that stuff. To be fair, I love martial arts. I think they're fucking amazing. The dedication you have to do the shit that they do in martial arts is next level. I did judo for many, many, many years. And in all that time, I learned one throw because that's the only throw I ever needed. Fist me! Yeah, no, I think I'm going to need some mind terps. Never mind my mind bleach. Fucking hell, on fire. Oh, wow! Congratulations to Cesario. That is fantastic news, man. Everyone send some love hearts to Cesario because that is worth celebrating. Yes, it is. Woo! Oh, by the way, if anybody's here for a giveaway, there isn't one tonight. I need to catch up on the other giveaways. So yeah, there isn't one tonight. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I should have really thrown that out at the start. Hey, well. That is great news, Cesario, man. Great news. Going for 6th Dan. Jesus Christ, what happened to the other 5? Surely if you've beat up 5 Dans, people called Dan, have you ever wondered that? People called Dan need to be very wary. A lot of martial arts people, you know, they beat up Dans quite a lot. Like a CPAP for my wallet. Well said. Paul, I am still gaming. I have actually switched to Xbox, believe it or not. I switched to Xbox Series S because it's the best value gaming system on the planet. But today a game came out called Back 4 Blood, which is in the Left 4 Dead series. Pretty good game. It's basically just a zombie shooter. Oh, thank you, Faxi. I try to be entertaining. This is an entertainment channel, after all. You know. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm really looking forward to more than anything on earth? It's going back to my CPAP machine. I enjoyed it so much. Need to beat up with Gary. Gary's always get beaten up though. Have you ever noticed? If you ever speak to a Gary, any Gary, Ask them how many times they've been beat up in their life, and it is always over 10. Always. Hey, man. I'm a story channel, you know what I mean? Telling stories is what I do. And you pay 20 quid a year that allows you to play. The thing, Faxi, is I pay for the Game Pass, where you get all the gold and everything. It's £10 a month. And I get like 200 games free. It's like, never bored. And they keep bringing out new ones. It's like they brought out that Back for Blood today. It's a brand new bloody title. And you've got Horizon something or other next month. Then you've got a bloody Battlefield the month after. It's crazy. Thank you, Becky. I'm sure she'd love that. Oh, Diablo 2, that has caught my attention. That has caught my attention. I'm umming and ahhing on it. I'm umming and ahhing. See, I love Diablo 3. Diablo 3, fucking hell, what a great game that was. Hannah, you have no idea how true that is. Whoo! Forza Horizon 5, I'm going to kick everyone's ass on that, because I am the king of Forza. I've only played it for like 2 or 3 weeks, but I am the king on that game. Nobody beats me, ever. Faxi, I'm not sure on that. I'm not really into the Doom games. Have I played Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, I have. Completed it 5 times. Got the platinum and everything. Fucking loved that game. Oh, see, I'm big into feudal Japan. I love anything of that era because there's something about honor, honesty, fighting with honor. It's a proper, like, when men were men sort of period. And I love anything feudal Japan I'm in. Witcher 3 is a brilliant game. So, Sarah, I hate to tell you, it wasn't so much a challenge as just a bullshit statement, but still. I used to like racing games where it was on tracks, because tracks have walls, and you could use the walls to get you around corners. The Forza Horizon is a little bit different. Norse, can't agree with you more. The Destiny 2 has been fantastic. I'm a little bit burned out. I've just done the season pass and I've got up to like level 100. And I'm a little bit burned out for this one, for this season. So Season of the Lost comes out tonight. I'll probably be into that for the next few days. Get everything in that, and then I'll probably be off until the Witch Queen comes out, because that's what I'm really looking forward to. I've got the director's cut and I've got the DLCs and I've done them. They're amazing. Oh fuck, man. Ghost of Tsushima is my go-to game. It's fucking brilliant. I'm a Mesa Rotten produce, Little Bro Vapes intro tune. Maybe there. See, these are all great games. Finn, I agree. Red Dead Redemption, man. See, I like the cross-country ones, Liz, because she just literally just aims straight. Titan. I'm always a Titan Norse. Never anything else. I like to headbutt things. Can you really see me being a hunter? Really? And I'm not being a prancy warlock. They're just too clever for their own good. Hunters are cowards. And Titans for the win. I'm about to create a fucking warrior. A Destiny war. Need for Speed, Need for Speed was good back in its day. It lost it a bit lately. Need for 10 years ago, Need for Speed was amazing. Nowadays, a little bit meh. Stuart, there's nothing wrong with having a pastime, man. Does it make us a nerd? Well, maybe it does. But, see, here's the thing with me in gaming. Because I run my own business, I have a marketing business which takes up a lot of my time. On top of that, I do all this vape stuff that you love so much. There has to be times where I shut my brain off or I'll never, ever be able to function. And that's what gaming does beautifully for me. It shuts my brain off. It allows me to concentrate on something stupid for a couple of hours. Fable 3 was shit. Yo, it's Retro Vape TV. Bow to the master. Bow to the master. Bow to the master. How you doing, Retro buddy? How you doing? Good to see you, pal. Oh, Craig, man, there's nothing wrong with that. Assassin's Creed was one of the pivotal games. I mean, I played the very first... In fact, I've played every Assassin's Creed game that's ever come out. What marketing do I do? I do social media marketing and graphical design. That's exactly what I do. I have a set number of clients, and I've been doing it for 10 years. It's a nice... Because I understand marketing more than anything, because I'm a salesman. It's a nice, easy thing to do. Bliss seems games to use your brain. I don't need to. I use my brain 90% of the day. For that 10%, I get to shut it off and be a child. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a child for a few hours. I mean, let's face it. Well, I suppose Mrs. B would argue I'm a child all the time, but that's just because she hates me, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm not normally a child all the time. Yes, I would have to say Ghost of Tsushima was everything that Assassin's Creed wasn't, in the fact that they're two completely fucking different games. That's like saying Micro Machines is everything Gran Turismo wasn't. Two completely different games. Mr. B, have a Mustang Mega Games collection over the last 4 years since I got my... Oh, you got yourself clean from Class A drugs, but everybody, we need a VA salute for Faxi, man. Getting yourself clean off Class A drugs is no mean feat. I can tell you that for fucking certain. Well done. You've got my respect. Big time there, pal. Big time. Well done. That is fantastic, man. Fantastic. I tell you what, kicking any addiction is not easy. I mean, all of us here know from kicking smoking, but kicking Class A drugs, that is a monkey that never gives up. Fucking hell, man. Jesus, massive respect. Massive respect. Whoo, 14 years. Jesus. You must be seriously proud. And human to human. Well done, man. Well done. Seriously. Cutting all my funny shit to one side. Well done. It's fucking hell, man. That's some inspirational shit right there. That's some serious inspirational shit. It just shows what can be done. Yes, Paul, it is Ghost of Tsushima. It is on PS4. Woo! Fantastic retro. Well, we all know what we're doing when we leave this show. In 5 minutes, we're all buggering off to Retro Vape TV. That's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to listen to the awesome Retro Vape TV whilst I play No Man's Sky. Because I'm building bases in there and I've got to keep them happy. Just remember, Faxi, one thing. One thing I'm going to tell you. If you ever need to talk, we're all here for you. Seriously. I'm sure you've got a fantastic support network around you, but we're here as well. 100%. Fane, man, No Man's Sky is, it is the best game on earth to lose yourself in. You can lose so many hours in that game doing fuck all. Paul, you'll love it, man. It's an amazing game, especially if you love anything feudal Japan. And the fact that it's actually shot in a proper Japanese cinematic way, blows your mind. I've found some crazy shit in No Man's Sky. Some proper crazy shit. To be fair, I berated No Man's Sky when it first came out. I kicked that fucking game up the hills and down the dales. But I've got to give respect to Hello Games for pulling that bastard around. If ever there is a game that should win the most improved title, it's that one. Every time I log in, there's something new. Look at Matthew, man. He's pumping the marketing tonight. I'm loving it. Paul, trust me, if you get it, you will be in heaven. You'll lose yourself for a good 30 or 40 hours just on the main game alone, let alone the DLC and the director's cut. There's one Japanese-esque game that I'm after at the moment, which is an older one. It's called Devil May Cry 5. I've never played it. I remember playing the original Devil May Cries, but I want the Devil... It's 25 quid on Xbox a month, and I'm contemplating getting it. Can't quite afford it at the moment, but when I do, that's going to be my next purchase. Before we shut down the stream, everyone, I just want to remind you all that Aiden Little Bro Vape's crew is raising money for Macmillan's. The link is in the description below to one of his blogs. If you can go to that, show some love, and please share his link or donate if you can. If you can't donate because times are hard, please just share the link, because you never know, you might know someone who can. Macmillan's is a fantastic cause, a cause that is close to many of our hearts. They have helped millions of people up and down the country survive, deal with and cope with one of the most horrendous diseases to inflict mankind. He's raising money so they can do more of their fantastic work. Please go to his link, please show your support, and join me tomorrow on Little Bro Vape's channel for 3 Men and a Vape with me, Aiden, and Harley as we put the world to rights with an amazing guest. I'll not tell you who, because it is quite amazing. But we'll get there. So I want to say thank you for listening tonight. Thank you all for watching. It's been a wonderful hour with you guys. I'm going back to my wonderful machine after I have finished watching Retro Vape's TV follow-on show. So make sure you go straight there from here. And I'll see you all there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm Mr. B, you're here on VapeApe. Join me Saturday night for the quiz, tomorrow night for 3 Men and the Vapes, and directly here, well not here, but on Retro Vapes TV channel for his show that's following this one. See you there, bye bye!
Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man. Yeah. One day it all will be fine, man. Let's go. Gotta commit to the climb. You know man. We're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track. In addiction to the fact that we're winning, still we lack something's missing. Need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. If you ask, that's the mission. I don't waste time, no, I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating. Yeah. Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Ready to go, man, lock and load.